Hi everyone, welcome to Elemental Flows. My name is Christina and I'll be your instructor today. Today we'll get started on our mats, just lying down on our backs in Shavasana. Let's take a couple of deep breaths here together just to get started. So on an inhale, breathe everything in through the nostrils. Allow the air to pass through and fill your lungs. And exhale, release, breathe everything out through the mouth. Let's go again. On an inhale, breathe everything in. And exhale. And now let's take the right knee into the chest. Wrap the hands around your shin. Hold it here for a moment. And now with your left hand, bring that right knee over to the left side of the body. You can place a block underneath the knee here if you like to bring the floor closer to you. Our right arm is extended out to the side and our head is turned towards the right. Bring that knee back into the center and we'll repeat on the other side. So this time we take the left knee into the chest and we extend the right leg. Hold it here for a moment. And now with the right hand, guide the left knee over to the right side. The left hand extends out to the side and we turn the head to the left. Bring that knee back into the center. And now we'll take both knees into the chest, wrap our arms around our shins, and tuck in our head into our chest so we're in a ball. Drop the feet onto the mat and adjust them so that they're about hip-width distance apart. And on an inhale, we'll lift the hips into the sky. And gently lower the hips down back to the mat. Now let's take the knees into the chest again, and this time let's do some circles going outwards. So just place your hands on your knees and circle the knees around going outwards. And when you've done a few rounds, you can switch and then take them inwards. Once you've done a few rounds on both sides, bring your knees back into the center, and then we'll just do some rolls going back and forth on our mat to massage the spine and build some momentum so that you could come up into a seated position. From here, we'll do some semicircles with our heads going forward. Keep doing this for a few rounds, just to loosen up the neck. The next time your head is on the left side, hold it there and take the left hand on top of the head to apply some additional pressure. We're just deepening the stretch here in our necks. Now, keeping the head where it is, drop that left hand and take the right hand out to the side and then over to the left. The left forearm can come to the ground if that's accessible for you. Now from here, come on up and let's repeat on the other side. So tilt the head over to the right shoulder this time and place your right hand on top of your head. Keeping the head where it is, we drop that right hand to the floor now as we take the left out to the side and then over to the right. And come back up. From here, let's bend the elbows in front of us and stack them so one is on top of the other. It doesn't matter which one's on top of which. See if you could wrap your arms around each other. And then on an inhale, lift the elbows about an inch or so into the sky. And then exhale, drop them back down to release. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, bring the elbows up into the sky. And exhale, gently bring them back down. Now let's do the other side. Unravel the arms and switch the elbow that is stacked on top of the other. Interlace your arms once again. The palms can either face each other or back of the hands can touch. On an inhale, raise the elbows about an inch or so. And exhale, bring them back down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Now take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, and press the hands down towards the mat as we open up the chest to the sky. And release. Round the spine as you place the hands in front of you and walk them forward so that your forearms come onto the mat. And we just hang heavy here. Keep the head loose and light. And let's come out, roll over onto your knees to come into a tabletop position. So hips are over the knees, shoulders are over the wrists. Take some circles with your torso going towards the right, just to add some additional movement into the body. And after you've done a few rounds, switch sides and go the other way. And come back to neutral. Let's walk our hands out in front of us to come into a puppy pose. So keep the core still engaged here so that we're not arching our spines too much. And if you want more of an active stretch, you could come up into your fingertips here just to open up the shoulders a little bit more. And from here, bring your palms to the floor if you were on your fingertips. We keep the same position, except we take the right hand and weave it through that hole that you have on the left side of the body. The side of your head comes to the mat, and we hold it here. If you want to intensify the stretch, you can take your left hand off of the mat and bring it to the base of your spine to open up the chest. And come out, release that left hand if you had it behind your back. And now we switch sides. So this time we extend the right hand and bring the left arm through the right hole. And come out, release the right hand and the left. And then walk your hands forward to bring your body down fully on the mat. We'll come into our Sphinx pose. So our shoulders are over our elbows. Chest is open, looking straight forward. Good. And from here, let's bend that left knee and take hold of that foot in your left hand. You can see I have my foot in that little nook of my elbow or inner elbow to help deepen the stretch for me. I like to do it this way, but you could also have your foot in your hand, wherever is comfortable. And then release that left hand, and we'll take the left knee out to the side so that that leg is at a 90-degree angle. And just relax the head on your hands here in front of you as we open up that left hip. And bring that leg back behind you. We'll repeat on the right side. So this time we bend the right knee and take hold of our right foot with our right hand. And release that foot. Bring the right hand around to the front. We take the right knee out to the side on a 90-degree angle and just rest our head on the mat. Good. Now bring that right foot back. And now we'll take the arms alongside our bodies. Inhale, lift the legs and feet off the mat and the chest. Engage the core here, still look forward. And release, drop your entire body down to the mat. Press into the hands to bring yourself back up. We'll push into a child's pose. It could either be a wide-legged child's pose with the knees apart or a closed-legged one with the knees together. Do what feels best in your body today. And come on up, walk your hands towards you. Now let's swing the legs out in front of us. And from here, on an inhale, we'll lift our arms into the sky and exhale, forward fold over those straight legs. Now we're looking for length in our spine here, so think about keeping your spine as straight as possible. And come on up. Bring that left knee out to the side, and then on an inhale, reach up with our arms, and exhale, forward fold over that right leg. Still thinking about elongating our backs here. And come on up. Now bring that left knee into the center line, and now we'll move the foot so it's on the outside edge of that right thigh. That left hand comes behind us. On an inhale, we raise that right arm into the sky. Exhale and twist to the left. And release. Now we'll do the other side. So this time the right knee comes in and we drop the knee out to the side. Inhale to raise the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. And come on up. From here, we bring the right knee in, bring the foot over to the outside edge of the left thigh. Inhale to raise the left arm into the sky. Exhale to twist. And release. Now we'll bend both knees and shift ourselves so that we come up onto our tippy toes. First, just to find our balance here, start to engage the core, and then lift the shins into the air so that they're about parallel to the mat. We could take out the arms in front of us. Engage the core, look straight forward. And from here, we'll interlace the fingers and then bring our hands over to the left side and hold it here. We're building that core stability. Bring it back to the center line and then twist the torso and the hands over to the right. Bring it back to the center line. Find one more bit of strength here if you want to straighten the arms and legs. You could even take the arms overhead if you have that balance. And release, bring everything in, drop the feet to the mat. And we'll do one stretch here. So bring the hands behind you so that they're underneath the shoulders. Press into the hands and to the feet to lift the hips off the ground. So we're in this reverse tabletop pose. The core still engaged. We're trying to see how much height we can get out of those hips. And if you want to go a bit deeper, you could extend the legs out in front of you so that they're straight. Have the head tilted back if that's comfortable for you. And on an exhale, everyone slowly drop the hips back down to the mat. Well done. Let's come back into a seated position. On an inhale, raise the arms into the sky. Press palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And take a breath here together. Inhale. Exhale, release. Well done, everyone. That will finish our practice here today. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stay in this posture a little bit longer, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.